considering it took me the best part of 7 years to get out of the previous division. It doesn't look unreasonable that we may get out of this one on first try. Welcome back. We have 2 games today. Erzgebirge Aue, definitely pronounced wrong, into Schalke, which is the one I'm looking forward to the least. They are 6th in the league, so they're not challenging relegation as they had done the previous season. However, they are still Schalke. So, they're a decent team. Big Cedric, he's only on 5 goals, which I'm not too pleased about, but he's recently get back into the scoring, which is good. We're currently sat 3rd in the league. We're all having a wonderful time. There's not really been too much to say in regards to transfers and players leaving. I think there's one of each. I'll cover very shortly. And yeah, we've played a lot of games. We've got 24 points from 11, which is strong. And if we win our game in hand, we can go top. But more likely, we'll be going back into the automatic places. But just before we run into everything, if you could do me the favour of liking and subscribing, show support on the channel, it would be greatly appreciated. If you're enjoying the series, that's the least you could do. Just give it a little like. Just give the bell a little slap as well. That'd be beautiful. Our previous games. So you were last with me for the Dusseldorf game, and then we summarised the window. We followed that up with a 3-0 loss against Karlsruhe, and then 1-0 against Heidenheim. I thought it was all starting to go wrong. Started panicking, and then Cedric started scoring again, so it was all good. We then beat Darmstadt 3-1. 1-0 win against Freiburg, which I was pretty happy about, because they're odds on the strongest team in the league by about tenfold. Arminia Bielefeld we then beat 2-1, and Paderborn we beat 1-0. So our last 3 games have only been a 1-goal win, or 2 1-goal anyway, should I say. But a win's a win. That's the main thing. So we're going in against Erzgebirge and Schalke. So Erzgebirge are currently in 11th, Schalke 7th, 6th. So we're all having, as I say, we're all having a wonderful time. We aren't the worst team in the league anymore. Second worst. And Freiburg's odds have literally cut in half. I think they were 10-1 on, and now it's, 2-5. So still strong, but just leave it at that. Still strong, but, and then just a shake of the head. So we're playing Erzgebirge. I need to stop saying their name or find out how to say it. They're on the same odds as us, so this is a game we really need to win for purpose of staying up. And the Schalke one is one that we kind of expect to lose, but if we can pick up some points, happy days. We're going to be going into the game with Mola in goal, Lampinen, Rekic, Konstantinopoulos, and Sega. We then have Schwartz completing the defence with Mingozi, Sekulov, and Nupert as our midfield 3, and Soliam supporting Schulte up top. We have got Tuchel. He's fully fit. He can play if we wanted to, but he's been a little bit off the boil. So we'll give Schulte this start in this one. And what we've also done, we've lost one of our centre mids, who I can't remember what his name was, but he was a fella from Schalke. He's gone back because apparently we didn't satisfy the loan criteria, blah blah blah. But we have brought in Jason Ruiz on a free, and he's paid £350 a week. He's already 21, so he's probably not going to hit his potential, which has him at a 2 Bundesliga centre mid. But I was thinking, we've got enough there. His wages are pretty short, so even if we sell him or release him, we're not going to have lost too much. And if we sell him, if we sell him, it's for a profit. So I'm throwing for the purple team. They're working the ball down their left side. Weidner into Samed. I've just noticed we're in that horrific green kit. I don't know if it's because I'm just not paying attention or if it's because all of my players are camouflaged. But either way, I despise this kit. It's so gross. It's launched forward towards Schulte. He wins his header. Soliam puts it out to Lampinen on that right side. He's got a few bodies in front of him, but just keep possession, lad. That's the main thing. Bingozi. Soliam. Oh, that was a hopeful pass. If it would have came off, it would have been an absolute madness. So, Erzgebirge have a little fella in centre mid called Afiz Aremu, one of our old boys. There's a corner on their right side, put towards the middle, and it's headed away by Senga. It did look like Aremu was the one that was challenging for that as well. But Samed has got the ball, Eisenhuth and Sekulov batters it forward. Schulter's managed to hit him on the break. Really poor marking from him. Oh, and he's just smashed it over for some reason. Throw in again for Erzgebirge. Oh, God, I really... Why have I come back for this? Why have I come back for this bloody team with this stupid name? Aremu plays it short to Eisenhuth. Kazera, I mean, that was just really poor from our defence. This is the game that I want us to be winning. It's not a good start. Or 26 minutes. Mola plays it short to Konstantinopoulos. He just kicks it out towards our left winger, which is a position that doesn't exist, which is helpful. Gianluca Ita puts it towards Eisenhuth. Aremu. And we've now got the ball back. Right, Solyom. Do a madness. Right, you got a guy in the middle. Lampinen. Never mind. Oh, Mingos has just decided to not have possession anymore. I would say he got tackled. He didn't. He just stopped. What are we doing, guys? What are we playing at? What's this? What are you doing? What was that? What are you playing at? What was that? What are you doing? No one's answering me. I'm not. Okay, apparently I am watching this again because for some reason I've lost the ability to skip highlights, which I'm not a fan of. Didn't want to see that again. Rekic had no reason to slide then. Literally none. He's also got no reason to come back out for the second half. She's not going to. Schwartz throws it short to Schultz. Back to Schwartz. I didn't realise that. Those two names are quite tricky to say after one another. Lampinen. Are we going to... Right, come on. We've got a few seconds. Get a goal back just before half-time. Lampinen has made his way into the area. Puts it across. Literally no one's there. Not one person. Shh. Brilliant. We tackled him. Happy about that. His name's ridiculous. Lampinen. Stop losing possession. It's unnecessary. Schwartz. Eisenhuth. They're just having a wonderful time there, aren't they? We've gone over the allocated time and the 2 minutes extra that's added on. Second time. The second time we've got into an area and just smashed it over the target. We've hit the point where we'd normally make subs. I've already done them. I did 2 at half time. Literally nothing's happened since. Tell a lie. They've got a throw in. Kizera, Samed out on the left, puts it in. No one there. We head it away. Could have brought it down quite comfortably. There was acres of space around you guys. Come on. Ita, Eisenhuth. Got his guy on the edge. Samed. Oh, and he rattles the crossbar. Right. Now we'll attack. Everyone is going to be shocked, out of position, and we're gonna capitalise, yeah? Tuchel gets it in towards Mingozi. He does keep possession somehow. Sekulov's found a gap, ran through it, and he has scored. Where was that in the first half? I mean, Sekulov's done brilliantly there. Tuchel's ball through the middle. I just assumed we were going to lose possession because there's no reason to play a ball across there. But Mingozi's 6'5", so he keeps possession for us. And we've poked it in the net. Beautiful. Now we've got another 20 minutes to get back in the lead. Last 5 minutes now. I've made another sub. Swapped over one of the guys in midfield. Again, nothing has happened. I'm trying to tell you that nothing's happened, so we'll get a highlight again like we did last time. I have a feeling it's going to just be that the game ends. That's exactly what's just happened. Well, that's a disappointment. Do you remember when I said, like, at the start, a few minutes ago, this is a game that we're going to need to win in regards to staying up. I know it's not that much of an issue at the moment because we've already picked up 24 points, blah, 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 blah. But still, like, what are we doing? What are we playing at? I've asked that question like 16 times in this game. Still, it's been 12 days since our previous game, and big old Cedric has been injured twice in that time. So he's not going to be featuring in today's game. He's currently valued at between 500,000 and 1 million, give or take. And he's currently now our third best striker. I'm inclined to see if we can move him on in January if he has any interest. I don't know. We'll see if that's the case or not. He does still have a contract until the end of next season, but it's food for thought for us. But we have our game against Schalke now. Not too many changes for the game. We'll be having Mola, Lampinen, Konstantinopoulos, Rekic, Senga, and Schwartz as the back five. Mingozi, Sekulov, and Nupert in the middle, and then we've moved Solyom from being a deep line forward on support to attack, alongside Schulte starting the game. Tuchel can start. I am considering putting Schaefer in for the start of the game. I am going to do that. Mola plays it short towards Senga and then back over to Konstantinopoulos. The defence, just do what you just don't lose possession. Don't do it. Mola, Konstantinopoulos. There's a 2 lines of 3 players there that they can play the ball between, and the goalkeeper. There's no reason for any of them to lose possession, which we didn't until someone just randomly booted it upfield for some reason. Bush, this fella's on loan to Schalke from what a save from Leverkusen. He's valued at about £25 million. Why is that happening? My best player's about 600k. My actual best player, if we're looking at my loanees, I think it's Solion, who's about 7 to 8. Oh, 7 to 11. Oh, dizzying amounts of money, that is. Nanasi with a free kick towards Jakul. Brilliant. Right, we're breaking. Look at all these little white players. White players in white. Flying forward. Mingozi, where you going, lad? Okay, you've turned around. We've still got possession, though. It's good. Newpert. No, you've turned around as well. We did have a break on. Lampinen. Is it back on? No, everyone's back in their team. Lampinen's back to Mingozi on the edge. Lampinen. Solyom has brought it down in the area. I thought he was going to get brought down in the area then. It's not the case. Newpert's just had a shot. A little bit wide. The most underwhelming of halves. Schalke? I'm pretty sure that's making Minecraft. Schalke have had a stronger half, should we say, but they've still not had a good half by any means. Schulte, who's what I was going to tell you about, he's been utterly terrible. And I decided that I was going to bring Matanovic on for him, who's our other striker. So that's what I've done. I'm going to have a look at the end of the game, how many points it has been over previous seasons that we need to stay safe. Because I have a feeling we're not far off that already, which is our main aim. And then maybe we can look next year towards making a push towards the playoffs. Not expecting it at all, but if we can push just vaguely towards them, then that'll be insane. I think if we get promoted this year, we are absolutely ruined because we need at least a season or 2 in this division to build up our actual money. Because we're £1 million in debt at the moment, and I have about 12 actual players, first team players at the club that aren't on loan. Isn't ideal. But Bush has the ball. Gore, Massimo, Rojas. They're looking a little bit too comfortable on possession at the moment. Gore will make the interception anytime, guys, whenever you want. Any second now. Just get that ball back off. No, it's still not happened. Why was I about to say Ljubicic? It's gone wide. I want to try a thing. Don't know how it's going to work, but I want to try it. I've dropped Mingozi back into the middle of the 3 centre-backs and made him a centre defensive stopper. I've put Hoffman in as a Carolero just because he can do it and he's good. And we've brought in Alan Toft for Lampinen, who's both booked and tired, which isn't a great combination. I've dropped our mentality to balanced as well, but we're starting with possession. Hopefully we'll just slowly build an attack. Matanovic, he's made it into the area. He's absolutely rifled it past the goalkeeper. I mean, splendid. I was not expecting that at all. I'm thinking I'm going to start going a little bit stinky. We're doing all right. Solyom, nice little short pass. Sekulov makes the run. The defender's completely asleep for some reason, and he just batters it really hard past the goalkeeper. My commentary is fantastic. Second to none. I'm going to push our tempo down, kick our time wasting up, be more disciplined. We'll regroup and hold shape. And out of possession, I'm just going to bring our lines back ever so slightly on defence. That's about it. Not too much. Just enough, hopefully, to take a bit of a sting out of their game. I'll drop some praise on the boys, give them little green faces. We've got 6 minutes of the game left. I can only hope this is us wasting time. This is the issue with time wasting. The fact that everyone takes an age to do anything. So my commentary is really awkward. Sekulov, Matanovic. Sekulov's broke through that line again. Oh, and a decent save out of Mister in goal. And we missed the opportunity to score. No, sorry. Schwartz with a corner on the right. We've seen us earn it. Probably going to be a big fat load of nothing coming from this corner. Plus towards the near post, Konstantinopoulos, Edzi wide. We have a corner for Schalke. He didn't mess about taking it. Mingozi heads it out. Rotundo's picking up the ball. Only the one player running towards him. They've kept possession. Into the area now. Lubicic, Obispo, and Nupert heads away. Right, so we've got 2 players forward. Matanovic through to Sekulov. I think the issue is, because we're still at least balanced, we've got quite a few kind of aggressive mentality sort of players. So even though we're kind of trying to take the sting out of it, people are still running forward. I think Matanovic might have been offside, but I feel that we'll find out in a second. I mean, it's decent from him at least. He's had 2 opportunities to score that we've seen, and he's took both of them. So I'll take that. Give him a little bit more game time, because both the games that Schulter's played have been pretty disappointing this episode. He's a mile off. And Cedric's, I feel he's starting to go off the boil a bit. Either that or this level's just too good for him, which is a bit disappointing if that's the case. Solyom's interception was intercepted. Nanasi has it out on the left for Schalke. Obispo, ball towards the back post. I thought Schwartz was just going to push their guy over then. No, he's just tackled himself. Oh, he didn't go in. I genuinely was a gaping hole between my goalkeeper and the near post then, and they kicked it at the near post. Jamal 4. With the win, and Regensburg winning also, drag ourselves into the top 2, which is brilliant. Wasn't expecting the results to run that way today. And if we're honest, the stats don't agree. We definitely shouldn't have picked up anything from that game, but we did. So I did say I would have a little look and just see what previous seasons would have been safe with points-wise, just so we have an idea of when we're safe. I'm not particularly concerned about it, but it's good to hit that number at least. I will say Lampinen is top of the assists by 3 whole assists, and then both Lampinen and Moller are top of the average ratings, which we want to see. So previous year they went down with 31-22. It looks like it's, I think mid-30s is going to be safe for us, which is strong, considering we're already on 27. So realistically, another, 7 points? And we're safe? You'll love to see it. We'll probably have that, hopefully, by time you're back with me. So we're going to come back the other side of the January window, which will see maybe a game against Osnabrück, or I might come back for Werder Bremen and deadline day. I'm not sure. Probably just do Osnabrück, to be fair. But I hope you'll be back for it. If you have enjoyed today's episode, then do me the favour of liking, subscribing, all that madness. Be greatly appreciated. Sometimes I here, you can carry on watching. And yeah, thank you very much for your time.